According to Live Science, global warming is the term used to describe a gradual increase in the average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere and its oceans, a change that is believed to be permanently changing the Earth's climate.
Since then, our understanding of climate change has advanced, both in the deepening science that says this once distant threat has moved firmly into the present, and into the sting of more frequent extreme weather events that show us exactly what these changes may mean for future generations.
Global warming is more than a buzzword and a warning. It's taking place as we speak. Effects that scientists had predicted in the past would result from global warming are now occurring. Sea level is rising at an accelerated pace. Heat waves are now much longer and more intense. The summer of 2016 was full of heat waves and was one of the country's hottest summers in recorded modern history. In some regions of the world, extreme weather events and rainfall are becoming more common, while others are experiencing more frequent droughts and dry spells. Global warming is causing the ozone layer to disband and weaken, which is very dangerous for the planet. The ozone layer protects us from meteor strikes and space debris. Without it, we are left quite vulnerable. Pollution and buildup of CO2 in the atmosphere also makes air less breathable for humans and Earth's animals, which is quite detrimental to our survival. These impacts are expected to intensify in the coming decades if global warming continues to progress and we take no action to stop it.
There is not one, but many solutions to end global warming. Ways to end global warming are reducing emissions, stop deforestation, confront misinformation, and preparing for the inevitable. Increasing the use of renewable energy will stop harmful emissions from releasing into the atmosphere and convert it to a cleaner energy system. Deforestation is the destruction of forest, which generates heat-trapping emissions. About 10% of the world's heat-trapping emissions come from the tropical deforestation. By deforesting, people can obtain beef cattle, soybeans, palm oil, and wood products, which is one reason why people encourage it. There is a great deal of misinformation in the media about global warming. This is one of the reasons why it is challenging to produce effective solutions. The media misinterprets information about global warming. Multiple fossil fuel companies constantly try to delude the public about the realities and real dangers of climate change. One way to fight misinformation is to pass on facts to your friends, family, the media, etc. Some outcomes of global warming are now inevitable and need to be taken seriously. These outcomes were able to be prevented not too long ago, but since it was not dealt with, it is unavoidable. Along the U.S. East Coast and the Gulf of Mexico, the sea levels are rising more rapidly than usual. People need to make key decisions to protect themselves and their property.
Here is a short clip of a 2016 presidential candidate, Bernie Sanders, discussing global warming.
Debate is over, and that is that the vast majority of the scientists who have studied the issue are quite clear. And what they tell us over and over again is that climate change is real, climate change is caused by human activity, and climate change is already causing devastating problems throughout our country and, in fact, throughout the world.
The case for global warming does bear overwhelming evidence, but many would disagree. Those who deny global warming claim that it is a fake phenomenon created by people looking to weaken the fossil fuel industry for their own economic benefit. Other global warming deniers say that climate change is cyclical and the planet naturally goes through periods of cooling and heating. They ignore the fact that this time the heating is caused by humans and there is no indication of it stopping. Global warming may be the unifying issue of our time if we as a species decide to not take it seriously. Global warming does not discriminate. it will affect each and every human being. But it does not have to. As you see, this problem is real without a doubt. But so are the solutions. So let's all do our part and save this planet for its future generations.